What is up, guys? It's me, Adrian G, and I wanted to film this video just to be super real and not show the, let's say, travel lifestyle influencer side of the content you see on YouTube. Because a lot of people, they go to a country and they're like, oh, I'm going to film all this travel content, blah, blah, blah. I need to get content, yada, yada, yada. Viral content, blah, blah, blah. And I've decided to come to Sri Lanka. I'm in Colombo right now. And I decided to spend the time inside my hotel room. Now, it is a beautiful hotel, don't get me wrong. It's a very beautiful hotel. The view is very nice. But I would just prefer to work. I would prefer to sit in stillness, to be on my laptop and just work and get things done, as opposed to running around like in the past. If you look on this channel, you might see some vlogs where I'm like, what is up, guys? We are out here in China. We are checking this thing out, blah, 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 blah. And I just think I'm at that point where I've seen so much of the world where everything is pretty much the same. It's like, oh, cool, museum here. Oh, cool, temple here. Oh, crowds of people. It's like, I don't want to be like in the mix of a bunch of crowds, like cars, pollution. Honestly, I would prefer to sit in my hotel room and get work done. And that's probably the realest type of video I can produce, is a video sitting down. I'll give you a bit of a tour just to keep a bit dynamic. So here's the view, right? We have the coastline. Show you the room. It's pretty nice, So bathroom, bed, and yeah, workstation. So anyway, I nowadays it's very interesting because nowadays, okay, just make sure this is that. So nowadays, you look online and you see so many influences, right? Then what are you influencing? You know how cringe it is for someone to put in their bio, or someone to be like, oh, I'm an influencer. I've got 100,000 followers or 700,000 followers. Look at me, and it's like, bro, what are you influencing? Like, for real, what are you influencing? You're not an influencer. Like, if you died today, would anybody even notice you're gone? Would they notice? Would something catastrophic happen in the world if you died? Like, for example, if Elon Musk died, or any other super important person. For example, when Steve Jobs died, the entire world went crazy. Like, Apple lost the CEO and basically founder of the company, right? And it's like, that's when it's like things actually change in reality, because that founder is not around anymore. But the whole influencer thing, it's just like, it's so cringe now. And not that it's a bad thing, as in, cringe things are not bad, right? Like, I've filmed so much content where it's so cringe and so awkward, but just like, understand, I am a trained actor. Like, when I finished high school, and during high school, I was studying acting for film and TV. And so what you've seen is most likely just an exaggerated version. And certain things are said because I understand, okay, clicks, views, money, right? When I cared about that. And some people might comment and be like, oh, your channel's dead. You're just saying this because other people are now getting millions of views. Well, for context, keep in mind, I still get almost 200 million views every single month. Like I don't care. Like in the past 3 months alone, I think I gained maybe 700,000 followers, and I really don't care if you follow me or unfollow me. And you might be like, "What is this guy smoking? This video was posted and it only has 50 views. What are you smoking?" um, well, there's other platforms besides YouTube, right? For example, there's Facebook, which a lot of my views are coming from right now. And I'm not even doing anything, basically. So I do think that, this thought is coming from a genuine place, and it's not coming from oh, look at me, like, or like a place of envy or something, right? I just honestly think there are, well, with my time anyway, I think I could be doing much better things. And that's not to say I'm not going to film videos in public. I absolutely will. I'm actually. So, my plan here is we're coming up to Christmas. My plan basically is tomorrow I'm going to the south part of the island. I'm doing a yoga and surf retreat for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to fly to South America, which I've never been to. I'm going to go to Brazil. I've been meaning to go to Brazil for a long time. I've been really wanting to get better with my Portuguese. I think my comprehension is pretty good. My speaking needs a lot of practice. And so I definitely want to do like a little series where it's focused on me interacting with other people and improving my Portuguese. And obviously I understand, okay, like I understand what gets views, like, but I'm just saying, like, behind this whole influencer culture nowadays, it's kind of like it's just full of people's egos. Everyone's ego is so inflated. It's insane to me. And you can see this. You can see this with all of these influencers. Even people with 20,000. It's just like they're like me, I. And I mean, look, I also have an ego. I'm aware of that, but I do try to be aware of it and quieten it down most times. Like, I don't think it's a very good place to come from in life, is to basically have your ego guide all your decisions, your relationships and whatnot. And even when meeting people, guys, like, it's so fake. Like, I'm so done with speaking to other people's egos. It's like, oh, I do this, I this, I'm uh super successful, I'm working out, I'm making a lot of money, uh I'm dating this supermodel, blah 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 blah. And it's just basically a dick measuring contest, right? You meet a guy and it's just a dick measuring contest. I don't really care about any of that, to be honest. I would prefer to speak, like, to have a genuine conversation without the ego, and to actually speak to the soul. And it's interesting because uh, some of some relationships that I have with guys, some friendships, um, some of the strongest ones came from a place of vulnerability and were from men that I've coached in the past, like years and years ago, where they were like, "Look, man, I need help with this." Like for example, I'd have a guy come up to me and be like, "Look, man, like, I I I feel like I have success with women. I'm not afraid to talk to him, but it's like I wanna be able to speak to people out in public. I want to be able to approach someone with full confidence, and not even talking about like uh you know picking up a girl, right? Because I think that shit's just so done. And again, I filmed a lot of videos titled "Picking Up Girls in this country," but during the time, like I've never said any of this, right? During the time, I'm like, okay, this is gonna get views. I don't actually care about picking up. What will classify as a pickup? Okay, let's just get a phone number, boom, and done, right? Get the take, make the money, get the bag, right? Um, so that was my mindset towards it, mostly like that. So some of these guys, they've come up to me. I just want, like, I want to develop some more confidence. I want to develop some more charisma, and I would say my strength is definitely communication. Uh, when it comes to communicating with people, I think that's one of my strengths. And so anyway, I hope this guy and his results. And keep in mind, I'm not saying this to try and sell you something. I don't care. Like, I really don't care if you buy anything from me. I don't care if you follow me. I don't care if you unfollow me. I really do not care. Like, I'm just way past that. You know, maybe five, yeah, let's say even 5 years ago, I'd be like, I want more followers. I want more views. More money. But I'm just so over that. Like, I don't care. Again, I'm focused on other work right now and focused on building an empire. And that's kind of my focus right now. So I'm not trying to sell you or anything. But anyway, this guy, I'm not gonna go too in details, but he was super successful during this uh, program I ran for him, and he was super happy. It's funny because I'm actually meeting him tomorrow because he invited me. He was like, "Yo, come to Sri Lanka." Um, but yeah, I'm just kind of rambling right now, and I feel like this video has no structure, but I just want to give you guys an understanding of what actually happens most of the time behind the scenes, behind the videos you see of even your favorite influencers. You see behind the fakery, behind the BS. Because look, guys, like, the content you've watched from me, I'm not saying it's fake in the way it was staged, right? Even though I've staged a couple of videos and I don't give a fuck. Um, like, I think I've shot like maybe 400 or 500 videos. Maybe of those 500, maybe like two or three are staged. Again, I don't give a fuck, but what I'm saying is what you watch online is most likely fake. And even the videos you've seen of mine, now again, not fake in the way they're staged, but they're definitely thought about prior to shooting. And prior to shooting, I'm even thinking about, okay, how should I act in front of this camera? You know, should I be more energetic? Should I say certain things? Should I go through certain topics? I understand the implications that the videos will have before I even shoot them, because my brain, it just thinks in patterns. And it's not like I shoot a video and I'm like, all right, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, right? I already understand like what people are gonna say. And even some of the videos, let's say for example, I upload a video, and or I upload some videos in the past. It's like just super vulgar, and you'd think, holy shit, this guy's a fucking weirdo. He's going out in the streets and asking some chick if they I don't know, if they fucking masturbate or something, right? This guy's a fucking weirdo, right? What's wrong with it? I already understand how people will react to videos like that on a more vulgar scale. Um, so like what I'm trying to say is, just to hammer on the point, is not everything you watch online is like very genuine. most of the time it's people trying to sell you something. And I can tell you that from my experience is like, when I was, for example, I was selling these uh in like 2017 or 20, maybe even 2016, 2015 or something, somewhere around there. I was selling a pickup course, and I understood, okay, let's do some content marketing, let's film these videos, picking up girls and blah blah, let's get this take, and let's make money, right? So yeah, just be very careful with what you guys consume online. I mean, I would recommend you to not fucking consume anything. I would recommend you to fucking delete all these garbage apps. Delete this Instagram, delete this YouTube, delete this fucking TikTok, delete all that bullshit. Like, it is not doing you any service. It really isn't. And the thing is, like, this is like a problem. People are addicted to this shit. They literally addicted to this shit. Just take a look at your screen time. It speaks for itself, you know? But if you do consume content, just be very, very careful with what you consume. If anything, just pick up a fucking book. Read some, I don't know, read some fucking philosophy or something. Read some Nietzsche. Read some Seneca. Some fucking Socrates or something. Yeah. So I am going to work. I'm working on some bundles right now. I'm really focused on languages, and it's very interesting to me. I think it's funny because I was learning Portuguese. I was like, all these fucking materials. I bought a bunch of books, all these subscriptions to apps and stuff, and I was like, I mean, it's cool, but let's do. I need some more material. So I literally just created material for myself using AI, um, to learn some languages. Now, obviously, with AI, you need to be very careful in terms of learning language. But if you're talking about something, let's say, for example, A level, it's very hard for AI to get Spanish A1 level wrong. You know what I mean? Or Portuguese A1 level wrong. So I created my own materials, and I was like, I listed them on some marketplaces and started selling them. I was like, oh, people want this, and I was like, okay, let's build some more. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm working on now. But yeah, I'm get to work right now, and I'm gonna spend this beautiful day in this nice hotel. I just had some breakfast. Well, I had some breakfast not long ago, and then I've got a massage booked in for 6 p.m. at the spa section. Hopefully, have some dinner after that. Hit the gym up, and then tomorrow maybe I'll go for a walk. Maybe I'll go for a walk down here. Maybe after I do some work. Yeah, I'll probably go for a walk down here. But like, I don't think I'll go to the city. We'll see. I won't. If I do, it'll be for 30 minutes for a snack or something. But in terms of like, oh, let's check out this museum. Let's check this out. Let's go to the Lotus Tower and go to the top. It's like, it's such a waste of time. Such a waste of time. If I hadn't already visited so many countries and hadn't seen so many of these landmarks, I'd be like, all right, let's go up to the Lotus Tower, look at the view of Colombo, cool, right? But waste of time, guys. Anyway, sending you all much love. I hope you're safe. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, again, the main point of this video is to just kind of uncover reveal some of the veils of this whole social media industry. Um, because not many people will do that. So many people, their self-worth are attached to a number on a screen. They're like, and you can see this if you follow someone and they have in their description, in their bio, 100,000 followers on this platform. That's not a person you want to be around. Like, that person is mostly driven by their ego, has their self-worth tied to a fictitious number on a screen, right? It's just like, bro, like, you don't have anything like better going on for you. Like, you don't have, like, why tie your self-worth to this number, you know? And a lot of your favorite influencers, a lot of the people you watch will not directly say this because they are afraid. They are afraid of losing followers. They're afraid of their video not performing well. It's same with Instagram. Like, you see people hide their like count, right? And to me, that's kind of like an obvious sign where it's like they're not getting as much engagement as they used to, and their ego is like, okay, let's just hide it so nobody sees that this post only got 10 likes instead of 100 likes or 1,000 likes back in the day, right? You won't see people or like influencers or fucking not influencers, fucking content creators. Like, you won't see them say this. You know, you will not see them say this, especially coming from somebody. I don't want to say this myself because it kind of seems egotistical, but from somebody that's currently doing almost 200 million views a month, you're not going to see someone say that, right? They're going to be too afraid of losing it. And the thing is, I don't give a fuck about any of this. Most people are owned by their lifestyle. I don't really care about that stuff. Like, sure, I would stay like at a nice hotel every now and again, right? But why the fuck would I go out and buy a Ferrari? Why would I waste that much money on a fucking Ferrari? Like, is that really gonna give you more freedom? If anything, like, the more things that you own, especially if they're bigger items, they usually own you. Like, your freedom goes away. Fuck that. Like, I try to keep it simple. I would wear fucking basic stuff as well, basic clothing. Uh, I don't really jewelry. Like, there is a piece I do want to buy, but it's more of a sentimental piece than a hey. It's not like a hey flex piece. You know what I mean? But like diamond chains for 20, 30, 40 grand. It's like, what a waste of money. You know. And even if you have a millionaire coming in every single month, you know, it's like, why waste it? But anyway, guys, I think someone's knocking on the door. I think it might be room service. So, sending you love, much love. Peace out. See you guys next time.